Hi guys, so I'm Clayton, I'm talking from Brazil. I hope you can understand me. My English is not perfect, but I will do my best here. If you have any questions, if you have any doubts, I will save some time at the end so you can make these questions. And just a heads up, I have some videos. They are not on the presentation, so I will be showing you directly from my computer. So I let them to the end. Okay. So I will start with what is SESI. So you probably wonder what SESI do and what really is SESI, and I will start with that. Well, SESI means several servers for the industry, and it is an institute with a huge network that consists of one national department and 27 regional departments. So each state of Brazil has a SESI. It is really huge. SESI was created to offer service for the industrial workers in different areas, such as culture, sport, health, social responsibility, and mainly the basic education. The numbers that you see now, they are only from the state of São Paulo. That is because each state works independently, and the most methods and the idea that I'm going to show you here, they are still only working in São Paulo. So right now, we have 144 schools in more than 100 cities of the state of São Paulo. We have more than 9,000 students, and we have more than 4,000 teachers. And all the programs, all the ideas that I'm going to demonstrate to you here, they are applied to those students. So, we believe that the computational thinking is very important. So the first thing that we did was invest in our schools. So right now we have more than 200 education laboratories, and these laboratories, they have a high performance computer with a different kind of softwares, and they are used to inspire the creation, to make experiments, to make coding, to make research. You can see there are the two here, the two photos on the top. There are these labs. We have science and technology labs. That's the place that the teachers use to do projects with microbit and other types of technologies. We also have the mobile computer labs. So it's like a card with laptops that allow access to the softwares, to the internet in any place, anywhere you want in the school. And for us, I think, at least for me, is the best one. We have Fab Labs. Fab Labs is a fabrication lab. So the idea is this lab is set up to inspire the kids to turn the ideas into the reality by giving them access to several types of technology. So we have like laser cut machines, we have 3D printers, we have t-shirt printers, and we have all types of tools. So the idea is you go to a project and you get out with something really real, really working. And an interesting thing is that right now we have the biggest network of Fab Labs in South America. And the idea is in 4 years' time, we have a Fab Lab in each school of SESI São Paulo. That's a very nice one. So, how Brazilian Institute SESI use microbit technology in the daily routine despite the pandemic? I'm not going to show you several projects. I would like to focus on the strategies that we use to improve the engagement, to improve the computational thinking during this time. Let me just change. Yes. So a few years ago, we were struggling about how to use those technologies in the school. And the first idea was to have all the equipment they need so they can teachers use whatever they want. And that happened, but not the way we expected. We saw that those teachers have many difficulties in combining the normal school subjects with technologies like microbit. And for us, this computational thinking was essential for this generation. So we're thinking, what can we do to prepare students for it? Think about that. We create a school subject that named Program and Robotics. That way, we can make sure that we can be able to inspire the computational thinking to your students. So, But we saw that only the new school subjects were not enough. So our students, they need to learn how to make codes, they need to learn electrical concepts, they need to learn engineer concepts. But at the same time, we want them to know to be creative. We want them to be innovative. We want entrepreneurship. We want them to have a technology communication. So what we do, we create a new teaching material that was based on creativity and can be used with several different types of technology. And the main difference is that we don't have a manual, we don't have instructions for them. We don't tell our students what to do. We pass ideas, we pass concepts, and we let them create their own solutions. It's something like that. Instead of asking what are you going to build or what code are you going to do, we can ask them, what problems do you want to solve with this? And this is going to open a door with opportunities, with possibilities for them, and is going to inspire the creation. But unfortunately, even with all that, we are still losing students' engagement during this pandemic time. And it was very harsh for us too. So the solution was to create a tournament, a championship. We named it eRobotics. And we also encouraged them to participate in several other challenges, like Brazilian Robotics, like COVID challenge. And this has made a huge difference for us. So to give you an idea, we had more than 9,000 participants on the aerobotics. It was a huge success. We didn't expect that. 9,000 was a really great number for us. We won the COVID challenge. So we have a team that won the COVID challenge. And we got more than 9 awards in Brazilian Robotic Olympics. And that was amazing. That was very nice. And I'm so sorry. I see some questions here. Very nice. And now I'm going to show you some projects. So I have 2 projects that was made for the COVID challenge, and they are very nice too. Just a second. The first one is this box. So they create a box to clean market products. This box is fully controlled by microbit and works by throwing a special liquid that kills the coronavirus. It's a very interesting, one thing that's very interesting is that the liquid was made in partnership with one of the best universities of the Brazil. And the students do all the process by themselves. That's very nice. And how this project was done, so if they not going to the school, well, the project was done remotely with the Fab Lab. Students send the design, send the code, send the plans to the person who is charging the Fab Lab. So he produced the parts and he put all together following the students' instructions. That was very nice for us. And now I will show you some videos that how this project works. Just a second, guys. Well, first one is they improving this project. So you can see they already put a protection here, and they're working in the throwing method, in throwing system. So you can see here. So very nice. The second video is they make some tests to performance, though they already put to work. This really happened. So this is a market who make a test for a couple of days with the project. I don't know if you can see the little particles of water. So that's how the project works, and that's the idea. It's a very nice one, at least for us here in Brazil. We need something like that.
Clayton, I think we can only see your files open and not the video that's playing.
Oh, no. Let's just check here. 1 second. Share screen. And now.
Perfect. Yeah, we can see that.
So I'm going to put this one again. So here's the market and how the project work. So you can see it's really working. That's very nice for us. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to show you the second project. This project is made to identify hands. So just a second. Okay. It's a very simple one. So this project was made to identify the hands, and it generates an alarm when the person brings the hands close to his face. So when you touch your eyes, when you touch your mouth, you're going to show something in the panel of to show it like an X in the panel of the microbit. And the idea here is to avoid the hands contact with the face. And that way we can prevent the infection by the coronavirus. It's a very simple one. So you can see he used a camera and identify some points. And if you look to the microbit, he's going to change to an X when he closes his hand to her face. Very nice one. And I have the last one that is a little robot that we're going to use in the next year, so we can improve our class. Just here. This little boy's name is Cezito, and he's working also with microbit. So the idea is to use on this new subject school named Robots and Programming. So that's the one. And I'm going to back to the presentation and going to show my contacts and going to show some pictures of this SESI. And right now we can answer some questions if you have some. Let's just open here. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, okay. Open. So this is SESI again. Oh, and this is the contacts. I saw that we have some questions. Let me look in here. Oh my god. Let me go up. Just 1 second. How the students decide on the problem to solve? This is something they struggle with. Oh, Daniela, we ask you how the students they can decide the problem to solve. We can give a lot of problems for them. It's not a problem. It's not a big deal. We have a lot of problems in the world. So when we work with challenges, we give simple problems that you have on basically on the daily routine. So, or you can make some challenge like how to you're going to improve the things. Or the one that I like most is thinking about the future. So we have a car now. How this car is going to be in 20 years from now. So how he's going to have I don't know, more space or something like that. So that's the way we do here. What more problem? Oh, more questions? Let me see. Well, I will put all the links and the informations for you. I can pass the presentation and the videos is not a problem. I don't know how yet because the videos are only in my computer, but I can send the link for you if you want. I don't know what the substance is. The students made the work and they make the partnership, and it's not really my school because, as you see, I have 144 schools, so I take care of 10 schools. So this is one of the, I think is Barra Bonita school, so it's a little far from here. But I can ask the students what is the substance that they use to clean the coronavirus from the product. Let me see aqui. Hello, hi, Lance. I saw that you asking about the project. I really don't know that much the technical details of the projects, guys, because like I said, they are not close to me. They are really far. So we have a person that stays on the Fab Lab. We have a person that teaches them, and so he's probably know all about the project. So and I can ask them. I can ask them to pass the ideas and pass all the plans to me. It's not a problem. Yes, SESI it was developed by SESI São Paulo, and also SESI Institute is a non-profit institute, so we don't have any profit. We need to spend all their money in this social service to the kids, to the education. No. SESI is not Otto, but is a very similar one. We were inspired by Otto. Then the idea is we can build SESI here in our Fab Labs, and we can use different types of technologies. So we have this SESI that have microbit, and we have others that have Arduino, and we are building other stuff. We can change parts, and so but is inspired on Otto. Yes, it's very similar to him. Yes, I have a picture of the Fab Lab. Sorry, I forgot to show you. In this here, in this slide, the 3 pictures in the middle, they are Fab Labs. So you can see even the chairs here are made in the Fab Lab. They are wood chairs. So we have a Fab Lab with a big cut machine, so we can make all the chairs, the tables on the Fab Lab. So we don't have, they are not equally. So we have to adapt it on the space that we have. So each school have a little different Fab Lab from the other. Yes, Fab Lab is worldwide, so we have a lot of Fab Labs through the world. And the idea is the Fab Lab, if you make a project in the Fab Lab, we have this site on the Fab Lab that we put our project there, and all the Fab Labs in the world can make it too. It's a very nice one. This idea is what is stroke us, is what make us bring Fab Lab to our schools. Oh, I don't think SESI is on Otto site, Georgie. I need to check this with one of the guys of my team, but I don't think so. But I think it's going to be in the Fab Lab site. We can, and if I have this site, I can show you too. Okay, guys. I didn't expect so many questions. That was amazing. That's very nice. And these 2 pictures on the bottom here, they are schools from the outside. So we have 2 different types of schools here, but they are schools from the outside. I think the one on the left is my school, so I work there. I think microbit, the difference of microbit for the other technologies that we can make that can be used by starters for the beginners. So, and they can use by advanced ones. So we can make simple kind of projects. So you can make simple ones, and we can make advanced ones. And this is very difficult to find technology that allow that. So every time you have technology, or is just for the beginnings, or is just for the pros. So I think with microbit we can use with all of the students, and that's for us. It's very nice fun, and that's going to be something. And it's very nice to have very simulators that we can use. So make code, use a lot of make code in these pandemic times, and this was very nice for us. That was very helpful for us.